Hi, it's Monday, and I'm Kara. What's up? Okay, I'm going to cover two topics in one video because I missed last week, obviously, and that's because I was dealing with DRAMA. So, I'm going to cover them both in one video because this week's topic is about books. Books, what was your first witchcraft book that inspired you, and how did it make you feel? So, but first I'm going to do initiation. Okay, because that was last week's topic. Initiation. Can you initiate yourself into whatever craft, tradition, practice, whatever? And I used to think yes, but now I have a deeper understanding of what initiation actually means. And now I say no, because I think that initiation, the definition of initiation is, and I don't have my dictionary page like up and running right here right now, but I know that the definition means that it requires a group of people to ceremoniously invite and welcome you on or in a community of some sort or path or whatever. So can you self-initiate? Nah, technically no, because you need a group of people. But you can always proclamate, self-dedicate, you can self-say, so yeah, but ultimately I don't think that initiation really means much at all. It doesn't mean anything. It really doesn't to me, because to me initiation is just what matters most is where your heart is at. What matters most is what you are focused most on and you are most passionate about and what you are dedicated to. You could stand in front of a group of people and have a group of people welcome you into this whatever, and if your heart's not in it, then it doesn't mean anything. And secondly, just because somebody is initiated doesn't mean that they're any better, any more heavy-weighted in knowledge or importance. None of that, because you can have two people side by side, one who's initiated into whatever they're into and only a couple years along, 1, 2, 3, 4 years into their craft, and are a novice and don't know much. And then you can be standing next to somebody who has not been initiated into anything and has been on their path studying, practicing for 30, 35 years or whatever. And that person over here has knowledge and experience and wisdom that nobody can take away and nobody can give simply by initiating. You can't give that to somebody. So just because you're initiated doesn't mean anything. It just means that a group of people has recognized you as being welcome and a part of their group, and they made a ceremony to do that, to welcome you. That's what initiation is. It's a group community thing. So that's all I really have to say about that. Yeah, because to me, on my path, I've been initiated for as long as I've been seeking and searching and practicing and whatever I've been doing. I've been initiated into a handful of traditions, practices, whatever, and now at this point in my life, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything. It's just like, whatever. Hey, so how you doing? What do you think? Can you take me seriously right now? Can you? Should I talk a little different so you can take me? No, whatever. On to the next topic. I got bored, and I have a bunch of these like in my closet because, my hair is like down to the floor practically, and you can't do anything with that, so you have to resort to things like this just to keep it fresh, just to keep your, sanity sometimes. But it's fun, right? No, it's weird. I don't care. I would love to dye my hair pink and purple and black and stuff, but, I just don't have the kahunas for it, yo. Okay. Books. On to this week's topic. Book. What is the first witchcraft book you ever read, and how did it make you feel? And I'm going to be that annoying person who doesn't tell you what the first book was that I read, because I'm that annoying. I'm just that private, actually. I'm just that private. And but I will tell you exactly how it felt to me, and how it felt. I was sitting in a cafe, I'll never forget. Oh my gosh. I was sitting in a cafe and I was drinking some coffee and I was at the counter and I was all by myself, and I remember just flipping through the first couple pages of this book, and this was many years ago, and I was just like jumping out of my seat. I mean, my mouth dropped, my heart dropped, and it felt like a parade of angels were just raining down on me with trumpets and light, and just bells were going off, and I was just like, oh, this is it. This is everything I've ever wanted and searched for. This makes so much sense right now. And that is exactly how it felt. Like every page was just, the words were just jumping off the page, and I was just like, yes, yes, this is exactly how I feel. And that's just it, you know? I mean, I think that's how you know when the path is yours, and when that's where you're supposed to be. And I take that synonymously through life, like no matter what you're doing, matter if it's a job or a move that you should make or a path you should go down, you know, should I turn this way? When it feels right and it just feels right and just bells go off and things make sense and it's just, yeah, the energy feels free to go that way, that's what's right. That's where you should be going. And that, same with spirituality or religion or whatever, that's what's right for you. And it doesn't mean that that's the ultimate truth for everyone. It just means that that's your ultimate truth for that moment, for that time. And yeah, that's how it felt to me. It was just like I had been on this search, you know, for like this lake of water in the desert. And I was like, oh, I'm so thirsty. I can't find the truth anywhere. And and then finally this book showed up, and it felt like a huge cool glass of water. It was like the biggest drink. And I was hooked, man. I was on my path from that day on. And you know, I mean, I've changed a lot, and my path is now different much, but back then that's exactly what I needed to set me on a path to be where I am now, right? So yeah, so pardon me, I don't mean to be so annoying to tell you not to tell you what kind of book it was. It's just that to me that book was so profound, and you all are probably really familiar with the book, but whatever. Books to me, when I read books, are just, they're private. It's like my own personal diaries. Like I have this library, this huge library, and I don't let anybody see it. They're private. And maybe someday I will, or maybe I'll just share it with my daughter. I don't know. But it's like, you know, and anybody that ever has looked at my library or peeked upon it, I'm just like, get away. Hey, check out this, you know? And I don't like tell them, oh, hey, don't look at that, you know? I don't know. And it's not that I'm ashamed. It's just that it's private. It's just things that you do and put so much energy into and put yourself into, and things that define you. To me, it just has so much energy attached to it, and it's so personal. And even if you have, like, you know, a red, you know, this black pen, you know, to somebody this black pen looks and means so much more than it does to this person, and you can never really explain. I don't know. That's a whole nother video. There's a whole nother video that is actually calling for me to make on my personal channel for a long time now, which is, you know, why, you know, to keep your craft secret or not, you know, that is the question. I think Ballerina Boy put that out there. And I'm still trying to make the video. So anyway, I feel like I should be like in a cheerleading skirt right now. Okay, I'm gonna go. That's it for me for this week. And yeah, see you later. Toulou. Au revoir. Hasta.